is a way to look presentable and comfortable.
Hi, Sharks. My name's Howie Bush, and I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm seeking $150,000 in exchange for 18% of my company, Dude Robe. Sharks, I have a confession to make. I'm not a robe guy. Never have been. That's because robes for guys kind of suck. For one, I just wouldn't want anybody to see me like this. Whether you're answering the front door, getting the morning paper, or going to the supermarket, it's just kind of creepy. The second problem with robes? Imagine you go to sign for room service at the hotel and all of a sudden your privates are now public. Not exactly the kind of public offering you had in mind, huh, Kevin? In over 200 years, men's robes has barely changed at all. So I redesigned and re-engineered the bathrobe into something guys today would actually want to wear. Introducing the most badass bathrobe and loungewear you've ever seen. Dude Robe is a mix and match collection of 4 dude-friendly pieces. There's the robe, the hoodie, pants, and shorts. Each piece contains comfy and absorbent towel lining on the inside to soak up wet and sweat, and premium sweatshirt material on the outside to give it that streetwear vibe. It's loungewear you can even wear out of the house and instantly go from creep to chic. It's perfect for after the shower, after the beach, after working out, after shooting hoops, or just hanging out on a regular Sunday. It's got you covered everywhere. There are 2 kinds of guys in the world. Guys who wear robes and guys who wouldn't be caught dead in them. Dude Robe's actually for both. Now, which one of you sharks wants to step out of the tank and into something way more comfortable? My butler Jeeves over here has some samples to hand out so you can see and feel why Dude Robe is the only robe a dude should ever wear. So we only have 4. There's 1 of each piece, so if you guys could share, that would be great.
Why did you only have 4 pieces? Just curious.
In terms of having samples, it launched 3 months ago. I did a Kickstarter campaign. There have definitely been some manufacturing issues that I'm working out.
So Howie, I'm curious, what's your background and how did you get to Dude Robe becoming your life?
So my first year negotiating NFL contracts, and during law school, I was building an agency. So in 1996 or 7, I get a call from a guy who was working out of his grandmother's basement, and he asked me if I can do a contract for him. And I said, sure, no problem. I negotiated the deal, and he said, I could pay you the few $1,000s that I owe you, but cash is kind of tight. Would you be willing to take some equity? My son had just been born. My wife said, listen, we need the money. You don't know where this company is going to end up. And that was Under Armour. And it was Kevin Plank who called me. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Did you take the equity from Kevin?
No, I did not.
I'm just wondering, what's that equity worth today that you didn't take?
Probably about 250 million or so.
Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay! All right, it's a hell of a story, Howie, okay?
Thank you.
But at the end of the day, you're in the fleecewear business, and that's a very competitive space. And you've kind of combined a bunch of elements into Dude. It doesn't have merit, but I'm thinking to myself, if I want any of this stuff, how are you going to get to me? What's the plan to market it? You understand these problems because you're in the most competitive clothing category there is.
The thing is, looking at you, it looks like, just shorts and a hoodie. You could get those
You can,
anywhere.
but you can. But this is lined with towel, and that's the thing about it.
So the
I work
only
out.
difference is
That's the only
it's lined
difference?
with fleece.
That's the distinction without a difference.
Let me back up, and I'll tell you what I've done with it so far. I launched a Kickstarter in June, okay? So I was asking for $25,000. We ended up doing just over $65,000. And
What sold the most?
I offered a full set. That sold the most, which shocked me.
This
The full
outfit
set.
here.
The full
What
set.
did you sell it for?
The full set was $219.
Oh, you sell that for $219?
I mean, there are robes that sell from 100